right. Aparna.
Hi.
I'm screaming.
That's how you should start every morning.
You always scream.
Screaming.
Nothing gentle about my mornings. I have to do an introduction for you, which I'm very excited to do.
Great.
I take this very seriously. My next guest is a comedian and writer you know from her special Hopeful Potato and the new Amazon Prime show, Kevin. It's Aparna Nancherla.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Okay,
Yes.
To start,
Yes.
who or what do you want to say thanks to?
Oh my gosh. You know, I was told I would get this question. I already was stressed about it, but I guess I want to
It's stressful.
say thanks to my family, but also I was like, you know what? That feels too generic. I'm going to say thank you to my mother, my father, my sibling, their inner children. Specifically their inner children. Yeah.
What do you feel gratitude for about their inner children?
I mean, I guess your inner child is kind of the part of you that, you know, is in touch with like your joy and what keeps you grounded, or like what gives you, you know, a sense of possibility for your life. So my inner child wants to thank their inner children.
That's beautiful. I think Freud would really respect that.
I don't even know. Is Freud all about inner children? Probably.
No, I think you know. No, Freud is. Yeah, actually, Freud
Yeah,
is.
probably.
Yeah, Freud is like your child. He doesn't use the term. I don't think he.
Well,
coined the
didn't
term,
Freud
but it was
coin
like you
the
wanna,
term id about like your primal urges? Maybe I should think they're ids as
your
well.
Id, your ego.
Your
But who
super ego.
coined inner child? Do you seem to know?
I don't know if I do know.
Okay.
You know, I brought it up and I can't tell you anything
Well,
about
I got
it.
dismissed for Freud, so I'm like, wait, who was it?
No.
I just thought a psychologist would appreciate.
Well,
and so would the inner children.
I'm really outing myself as I have a psychology BA, but undergrad, but I don't have an answer to your question.
Well, listen. If you had let me run with Freud, we'd actually be off this topic.
I'm going to put you back on Freud. I'm going to say you were right with Freud.
No, I don't need to be right. It was just throwaway.
Okay.
A psychologist of sorts would be proud of you. So you studied psychology.
I did.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. I like to say that I will never not take a personality quiz online. So I think that was more my interest in psychology, was that I just love learning more about what makes me tick, what makes other people tick. It's one of those fields where you can immediately apply it to your life, so I think that made it attractive.
What's your Myers-Briggs?
INFJ.
INFJ, introvert, neurotic. I don't know what the N stands for, seriously.
I think that's right.
No.
Wait, intuition?
I shouldn't have begun this either. No, INFJ though.
Feeling is F.
Yes,
and J is judging.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it mean about you to be an INFJ?
I think we are a very rare type, and I think we are very overthinky.
Okay.
We're like deep thinkers.
Okay.
Like we're almost to our detriment. Yeah.
Have you overthought something recently?
Oh my gosh. Everything. This outfit? Like what?
What was your thought process with the outfit?
I was like, I want to be casual and comfortable, but I need to add something. So I just did a pop of color.
It looks great.
I am proud of myself in that. I feel like I'm glad I didn't go like yellow or orange, because this feels like it compliments.
No, you look like you belong there because the mustard color on the collar of your T-shirt matches the couch. You've done great.
I know. I
what are you
am
thinking
proud of
about?
this.
You've done great.
Yeah, I mean, I was overthinking it before I got here, and when I got here, I actually was a little bit at ease.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good. That's what we hope to do.
Are you an overthinker?
I can be. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Why did I say I can be? I am. Full stop. Yeah, let me pretend for a second I'm not. I'm big
I
time.
know. But that's an overthinky answer to be like, am I? Yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing is straightforward.
Yes.
Okay, I have to ask though, do you know your Enneagram also? Do you know that personality test?
I
It's a hard one to remember.
do.
Someone asked me that recently.
I believe 7.
Do you know what that is?
Now
'Cause
I
it's
don't
the
know
helper.
what it is.
Like
I
two
think
is two is helper. It's like
I don't think it's a helper.
peacemaker.
It might be peacemaker.
Okay.
It
Okay.
might be peacemaker.
Where do you fall in the sibling lineup?
I am youngest.
You are.
I am.
Of just two? Yeah.
Just
okay.
two. Yeah.
And do you have an older brother or sister?
Older non-binary sibling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes. Yes.
Are you guys close?
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say we've gone through periods where we're not as like in touch, but I would say the, past phase of our lives we've been back connected in
Okay.
a good way. Yeah.
Are they in New York here?
They're in New York, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well,
Brooklyn.
then that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody's in Brooklyn.
I know.
So, do you want to tell me about working on Kevin?
Sure. Kevin was really fun. It's an animated show coming out on Amazon. It's about animals. It's about a cat who his couple that he lives with breaks up. And instead of going with one or the other, he decides to make it on his own in the world. And this is
Okay.
about his journey.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. And he ends up at sort of, a sheltered situation and, a lot of kind of misfit animals there. And I'm one of them. I play a sickly kitten.
Do you like cats in real life?
I do. I have two,
You have two cats. What are their names?
Nenny and Zazie.
Nenny and Zazie.
Mm-hmm.
Very sweet.
Yeah. They're sisters.
Oh, you got them together?
Mm-hmm. They're bonded. Yeah.
For life.
Yeah.
You can't separate the siblings.
You can't separate.
I have a friend with 4 cats, and I'm always like,
Four.
but it's beautiful.
It is
I'm
beautiful.
like,
That's a full family.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, those are really your children at that point.
They are. Yeah.
Do you travel a lot, right? For
like
stand-up.
stand-up
Yeah.
touring. Yeah. Yeah.
How are they when you do that? Obviously, you have a cat sitter.
They're okay. I live
Okay.
with a roommate, so we sort of share cat duty.
Oh,
So
great.
yeah.
All
That's really nice. Yeah.
If you were to move out, cats are your cats.
Yes.
Okay, so you would be taking the cats.
Oh, no,
with-
no. I think actually they are kind of more my roommate's cats because he's a cat dad and
Okay.
he takes it really seriously.
Okay.
Like to the point where I'm like, I think if our house like was, on fire or something and he had to pick me or them, it would be them.
Yeah. Oh, great.
First. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Did you grow up with pets?
I grew up with a dog. Well, first a guinea pig, then a dog.
Oh my goodness, a graduation.
Yeah.
From guinea pig to dog.
moving up the Well, I think fish, guinea pig, dog.
It's the proper way to do pets. Start with the fish.
Evolution, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't grow up no, I say I didn't grow up with pets because I feel like I had the kind of mom that wouldn't be for pets, but then I think about
Okay.
it and she used to rescue cats off the street.
She did?
Yes. And so then I'm like, no, I did. And I had a childhood cat. And then we moved
Okay.
really far away and she let her friend keep our cat.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
It did
yeah.
not. I have other trauma. Not that one's. That's.
Well,
that's
cats are
nothing.
creatures of place, so
Yeah.
you could argue that it was like kinder to let the cat stay
I
where
think.
it...
Yeah. I think it was a good thing. I don't think
Yeah.
the cat going from Lewisburg, West Virginia to Baltimore, Maryland would have been a good transition.
Yeah.
For the cat.
Yeah. The cat watched The Wire and was
Yeah.
like,
I don't think that's the
not
city for
my
me.
scene for me.
Did you
Yeah.
watch The Wire?
I did, and I think it's still in my mind because I watched it over the pandemic, which I don't know if I would recommend. It was already a hard time, and I don't know if I needed to add the gravitas of The Wire on top of that.
Well, I also did an insane thing during COVID, and I watched the first thing I watched.
Yeah.
And I'm actually not one to sit down and watch anything, but we had all this time, right?
Yes.
Blue Valentine, which is one of my favorite movies, but it's such a painful
I've
story.
never seen that. Is it like
It's-
wrenching?
It's
Gut-wrenching?
gut-wrenching.
Oh,
Michelle
no.
Williams, Ryan Gosling are in a relationship. Derek Cianfrance is the director. And I was like, why did you choose like the most gut-wrenching film? I refused to watch again any other time, but I thought, oh, we're on lockdown and the world is ending. I'm going to watch the most painful
I'm gonna
film I've seen.
dig deep into this emptiness I'm feeling, and yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's one of your favorite movies.
But it was one of my favorite movies to
Okay.
begin with, but I only ever seen it once.
Oh,
And I was like, I'll never watch that again because
Yes.
that was too intense. And then
Yeah.
COVID hit, and somehow I was like, I know exactly what to watch.
Whoa.
Well, then you watched
okay.
The Wire.
I
during
know.
COVID.
Well,
did you do all seasons?
Yes, and I think it was that thing of like, well, what else am I going to do? I'm finally going to watch the shows everyone told me I have to watch.
What else did you watch?
That was the only one.
That was it?
I think that one put me
Okay.
out of the game.
Do you have a favorite character from The Wire? Because my friend and I talk about it all the time.
I mean, Wallace.
Wallace.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Can we spoil it for people and say what
Should
happened?
we? Let's see how many years later are we spoiling?
It's like 20 years
20
later.
years later.
I think we're allowed. Sad
Okay.
what happened to him.
Yeah.
Do you feel like they should have killed him?
I mean, I think no, but
Okay.
at the same time, it was like one of the most, yeah, it's like the part that sticks with me the most.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess you could argue then they should have kept it, but I don't know. I'm like, I guess if they kept it, then would Michael B. Jordan have the same career, you
Yeah,
know?
if they kept
Yeah.
him alive.
Yeah, they kept
Wallace, that's a good one because I feel like I don't hear Wallace a lot, but I've heard mine is Omar.
I know. Omar was going to be my next choice.
Omar.
Yeah.
I also think Weebay really fun.
Love Weebay.
And his
Weebay
fish.
popped up in something else recently. I was like, Weebay!
Yeah.
He was playing a therapist though on the
Really?
show, and I like couldn't get. I was like, "But you're Weebay."
But you're Weebay
Yeah,
though, and you're
yeah.
locked up. What?
Yeah,
He's doing
yeah.
therapy now.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Do you have a hard time when you're watching things, sort of like separating
Yeah.
an actor from their?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on the actor, and sometimes it's not fair because I'm like, why am I pigeonholing you into that one role? Like you're an actor, you can be anything. I that's me. I'm the problem. But other times I'm like, but you're just this person in this role. Like you're always basically you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think about the Verizon. Can you hear me now? You remember?
Yeah.
That's an actor who's in a
Yeah.
commercial and then is
Yeah.
like, apparently like he and Flo couldn't do other jobs because it was like when people see you now, they just see
Yeah.
the Verizon man. And when people see Flo, they're like progressive. They're okay.
They're okay. They're fine.
They're doing
fine.
fine.
I'm so worried about them.
I'm like, they're rich. It's fine.
I was so worried about that guy. I don't even know his name. Maybe that's why, because she has a name, Flo.
Yeah.
And he's just Verizon guy.
But that's the thing. Yes, you become your character.
You
and
become
you're
your character.
stuck. Do you think you'd be saddened by that if that happened to you?
I mean, I think at this point in this industry, I'm just like, you know what? The stability, give it to me.
You'll take the stability.
Give it to me.
How are you with travel generally?
I mean, as I've gotten older, worse and worse. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like every stage of the process now stresses me out.
Okay.
Like starting with packing.
Mhm.
I used to be okay with packing and now I dread it. Like sometimes I'll do it the morning of my flight, which is
Ooh.
not good.
But I can relate. Morning of the flight, I feel like my brain's I'm too discombobulated.
Yeah, no, it's not. Don't do that. Don't
Okay.
do it.
Don't do that. Okay, do
ever,
not
unless
recommend.
you are that person who has like a suitcase ready to go. You just need to add 3 things. Or
When
something.
I get stressed about packing too, and people are like, "Oh, well, it's not like you're going somewhere where you can't buy something if you forgot it." And I'm like, "So I'm supposed to be on trips just buying stuff I
Buying-
forgot at home, and I'm
Yeah.
supposed to. That's the way
That's
we're
how
doing.
I want to spend my time.
This is
like buying contact
no.
solutions.
How are you with airport arrival then? What's your deal there?
I'm cutting it close.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you say more?
Well, I'm always running late in general,
Mm-hmm.
but with airports, I'm at least trying to give like an hour and a half, like to check in and get to my gate. An hour feels dicey to me.
Mm.
I know there are people who are like, I don't have a bag to check. I can get there an hour before, but that starts to make me too anxious.
Oh,
Are you?
We could never travel
Are
together.
you an hour before?
Oh, I'm trying to get.
But are you checking something?
I'm not checking a
Okay,
bag.
well, that's why.
I'm
That's
not
why.
checking a bag.
Okay.
I like to get to the airport in this. I basically want to get to airport in a way where I wait in line for security, very short line, God willing.
I know what you're
I
gonna say.
walk through security and my flight is boarding.
Yes, that's
That is
the dream.
It's happened for me.
When you can do that, you feel like you won. You won
I'm
some
just
sort
like,
of prize.
It's so nice. Now, are you TSA pre-checked down, global entry to down, cleared down.
Pre-check down, global entry no, clear no. Clear I'm scared of.
What are you scared about with clear?
That they have your eyeballs.
What do you think they're going to do with the eyeballs?
I mean, I don't even know why that's my fear, because my phone has my eyeballs now.
Yeah, because you do Face
they
ID.
They probably have more information than Clear does.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about the Clear setup really creeps me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Are you cleared down?
I am not cleared down, but I had someone, I should sign up. I said it's because I'm in real time being like, oh, because I'm Diamond Medallion, which I've shared on the podcast a few times, I can get a free Clear membership. But I don't think I have an interest in that as one of my perks. But it's not because I'm weirded out, because I have been a Clear member.
Yeah.
My sister and I joined Clear probably in 2005, trying to catch a flight. Like early days.
Wait, there was Clear in 2000?
It was either 2005 or I'm going to fast forward to like 2010, but it was like somewhere in that
I'm
world.
like 2005. I feel like Clear was being kickstarted in 2000.
Well, that's exactly it, though.
Okay.
That's the thing. We joined it in 2005. I believe it was 2005, maybe 2006. But we were running late to catch a flight back to California, and they were offering it up like, we can help you skip the line right now. So this is like baby Clear.
Yeah.
And it was
like when they're handing out lotion samples.
Yes, being like, do you want to? And we're like, yes, actually, we need to sign up. We need to skip the line. Like, I spelled my name wrong, like trying to catch our flight. Because, again, like to arrive to the airport late.
Yeah.
So then had a free trial, but immediately landed and canceled it.
Yeah,
because I was like,
you're
going to charge me in 7 days.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
So canceled it and then got rid of it, didn't have it forever. And coworkers of mine a few years ago were talking about how important it is to have Clear Plus TSA and how helpful it is.
Oh.
I've been TSA pre-check.
Yeah.
Which is brag.
No, I you should be bragging. I have it, and I'm like, I feel very proud of this decision.
It's good. It's good. It's worth it. But I had TSA pre-check and Clear for a beat there because people suggested. This is just a couple years ago, and I was like, this is never a shorter line. Every airport I was going to, I was not finding Clear useful. Yeah. And I was like, but I'm TSA pre-check. This is fine. It's the same. What are we doing here?
Well, how is
Why
it
am I
any
paying
better?
extra for this?
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, TSA pre-check one-time fee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm paying monthly for this thing.
Monthly?
Or no, a year's fee.
Okay.
So I couldn't wait to cancel Clear because I was like, why am I? And it renews. So I canceled it. But right before I went to cancel it, I was in Miami and the line was insane, and I was leaving to come back to New York, and Clear was the shorter. So of course that happens right like the week I'm planning to cancel this. Yeah. But I still canceled.
Yeah. How often are you in Miami?
Not often.
Yeah.
Not often.
Not often enough.
Not often enough to keep a year-long Clear subscription.
Pitbull should have Clear.
It'll work for him. Going home every time,
it's
going to be good.
Yeah.
But I'm like, airport stuff, I'm like, the rush of being a little late.
It is a rush.
It's nice.
obviously the world is people who are on time and people who are late. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like we have a little more excitement in our lives.
Just a little bit, cutting it close.
Because have you ever been, as a chronically late person, when I'm early, I'm like, this feels nuts.
Yes, I do feel that way too. Like, people who are of the mind that early is on time and on time is late.
Yes.
I'm like, no, early, I'm losing my fucking mind because what am I could have been doing something else with this time.
Exactly. What am I doing? I'm pacing.
I'm pacing around here. I'm checking my bangs. What am I doing?
You were checking your
I
bangs?
was checking my bangs.
But it's like, what else are you supposed to do?
Yeah. I can't imagine being still. Imagine just being still and at peace with yourself and not running.
And I do get stressed out about keeping people waiting. Like, that does bum me out to think about someone waiting for me. But then to be the person waiting, I'm just like, no, I'd rather
not.
I'd rather not.
Is that crazy?
Yeah.
Are your parents on time people?
No, we're all late people.
Yeah.
We're all late people. We're different degrees of late. Like, I think my dad is probably the least late, and then it's a little, gender stereotypes that us getting ready or whatever, dragging.
Where do you fall between the four of you? Where do you fall? Who's the latest?
I think my mom might be the latest.
Queen.
And I think, yeah.
Keep them
Maybe
waiting.
me second.
Okay.
And sibling third, dad's
Okay.
last. Yeah.
It's genetic. And
Maybe the cats are the worst.
the cats.
Cats will never be on your schedule.
What's the deal with the cat? Because I had one as a kid and I was so not responsible for
Oh,
taking
just
care
that they do their own thing and it's like they're not even going to show up maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
To be a cat.
Yeah, cats live by their own code.
What divas and
Yeah.
divos. I have a intrusive question about kitty litter.
Please.
How do you make it not stink in your home? I remember growing up, some people-
there's actually a spray that's a deodorizer. So you just spray that on the litter and it kind of neutralizes the scent.
Okay. This is
Even
really-
more so than like whatever the litter claims is neutralizing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is your kitty litter? This is the other thing I think about too often.
Ours is in our laundry room, funnily enough, because
Okay.
there's a door to like outside
Yeah.
and a window, so we can just like air it out easily.
Oh.
So that makes the most sense.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So it's tucked away. It's not like in prime real estate
Gotcha.
location.
Because the friend with 4 cats
Yeah.
has a lovely smelling home.
Yeah.
I've thought about
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Just no problem. Smells great. I
And
wouldn't.
they have litter boxes everywhere?
They must. I've never even seen the litter box when I've
Oh.
gone over. So I'm like, where
What?
is it?
Where
Maybe
are
next time
they?
I go over,
Are they using
Oh
the
my
human toilet?
Oh yeah, because you can train your
I
cat to.
think so.
Have you ever tried with your cats?
No.
Okay.
I remember when one of them was a kitten, she tried to jump in the toilet, and we were like, maybe not.
Oh no.
Maybe
Okay.
this is
Yeah,
not.
keep the kitties
Yeah,
away
yeah,
from
yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah.
I do remember growing up, my kitty, though, when there's just pure kittens, because my friend's cat had babies.
Oh.
When they're this big and cling to your shirt, if we could only keep
If
them
we
that,
could just keep
I'm
them
that big.
Labubu size.
Oh, a
Yeah.
Labubu kitty. I would, if there are Labubu kitties, if that
I
existed, I might get.
know.
I just New York apartment, and my dog
Yeah.
he's not big, but he takes up. He needs to be everywhere.
Oh,
He's a
sure.
busybody.
Sure.
He's like, what are you doing? I need to
Yeah.
be in that. If he hears
Now,
me
is
having
your
fun-
dog like clingy, or he kind of can have his own thing?
He's a little clingy.
Okay.
Namely, like if I'm in the other room on a phone call and it sounds like that phone call's too fun, he's like, well, what the fuck's going on here?
So
Why
he
am I
has
not a
some
part
FOMO.
of it?
Yeah,
he is
yeah.
big time FOMO.
Okay,
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Yeah.
But then it's like not as clingy as some dogs. So sometimes I'm like, let's cuddle. And he's like, chill, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he has some boundaries.
He has boundaries.
Because that always feels like the distinction to me between cats and dogs, that everyone's like, dogs are codependent and
Yeah.
cats are like, what's the other one?
Indep-
Avoidant?
Avoidance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I could, how would you call your cats avoidant?
Ours are a balance because they will come and be like, I demand to be pet, or like,
Mm.
I demand to sit in your lap. But it's just everything is on their terms.
Yes, and
with
when they want
cats.
to. Again,
Yeah,
no convincing them.
Yes.
Man.
But it sounds like your dog has some boundary.
He
setting
does,
behavior.
but I do think it's crazy that he's like, oh, you're having fun, or I'm hearing you on the phone, or
Right.
something's happening, and I need to know what it is and be
Yes.
a part of it.
Yes.
It's crazy. Like, imagine a person like that. I love my dog, but I'm like, this wouldn't be a chill person.
There are people like that, though.
I know. Do you like them?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Because don't you feel like that's like a type in an office where it's like the person who like sees that those cubicles are having a nice time.
Yeah,
So he's
just
like,
mosey over like,
mosey
hey, what are you
over.
guys
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about? What a way to insert yourself. Yeah.
I'm always impressed though, like
Yeah.
begrudgingly impressed by people who can just insert themselves in conversations.
I've seen it in action, and I think
Yeah.
that is a fascinating way.
It really is.
I go,
'Cause I feel like I've been in a party where I'm in conversation with someone and I still don't feel like I am in
supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You don't want to be
Yeah,
talking to
yeah.
me. I've inserted myself in your
Right,
life.
Right.
Yeah. I know you. I hate to. I was last night at an event, and a girl I was talking to, I think I like glanced away because
Yeah.
I was like, oh, in my periphery, I see a friend, and I didn't think I'd see any friends at this event.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'll get out of your hair. And I was like, no, I'm enjoying talking to you.
Oh,
I was like, oh, no, I just in my periphery.
Yeah.
And I might be ADHD. I diagnose myself a lot.
But
So
I think that's actually an LA complaint that people have of like, oh, at LA parties, whenever, you're talking to someone, they're like scanning the room to see who else is in there.
oh,
But
gosh, which is a nightmare.
But I think what you're saying also happens where you do just like catch sight of someone and
yes.
yeah, and then your eyes naturally are like, oh, is that person? But then, that's the fear that you're then like making someone think you don't want to.
And I was like, no, I like you. Don't go. And then I looked needy, and then it was like, this interaction has gone to hell.
Yeah, you're like, okay, we're done.
All right. It isn't. Have you spent time in LA? Have you lived there?
I live there now.
You live there now? I thought you
now.
were New York based.
I was for a really long time. I've been there for the past 3 years, but I was in New York for almost 10 years.
Okay,
before.
thoughts?
Yeah. On
both. You've lived in LA, you've lived in New York. Thoughts?
I don't even think this is controversial, but I love both for different reasons.
Why do you love LA?
Nature.
Okay.
I just love the trees, and I love the fresh air, and I love the sunshine. And, I do think everyone is a little more laid back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm even more laid back there.
You are?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
nothing matters. It's fine. Rushing? I wouldn't dare
You
in
wouldn't
LA.
dare. Take
Yeah.
your time. If you're in your car, you're like, this is like my second home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I moved into an apartment closer to like UCB where I was spending a lot of time,
yeah.
like my last few months in LA.
Yes.
And I had a crazy commute before that because I lived in Santa Monica. It's like east to west, sitting in traffic. It was crazy. But I did that for like 5, I'm doing bad math, probably 5 years. Yeah. But so right before I moved, I was like to New York, I was like, oh, I'll go live closer to UCB. My friends are here. And I missed my car time. I did.
I was like, is so precious.
I was like catching up on phone calls.
Yes.
Hands free, of course.
Of course.
Meaning my hands were off the wheel. Drinking my matcha.
Two
phones. Hold on. But no, like I missed it, and I was like, my music,
oh my gosh,
it doesn't hit the same in the house.
Like, I think of it as like my little office or something. I do so much stuff. I have meals in there.
Oh yeah, I used to sit
in my face, have an emotional moment.
I know, in New York, and you have to have an emotional moment in New York in public. Weeping.
I know.
I have wept in public in New York, but everyone has. But a woman came up to me while I was weeping and was like, "Can I get a picture?"
Oh my gosh!
And I was like,
"There's no dignity."
And my friend said yes. My friend, because she was like, "Can I get a picture of both of you?" And my friend said yes before I could be like, "I'm crying."
We just put on your sunglasses.
Yeah. But have you ever taken a picture of yourself crying?
No.
Isn't it strange when people do?
People do that?
Wait, you've never seen this? Someone like a influencer like weeping on reels.
I guess I've just seen video.
Video you think is better and okay?
No. I thought you meant like a still.
I've seen stills.
You have?
I've seen stills. I've seen video.
I think it's all weird, but I guess stills kind of blew my mind.
Have you ever done video then?
No. I've seen like the apology video or whatever it is where they're tearing up. But yeah, I think that's weird because I also just think about them editing it or being like, oh, this one I look sadder, like just that, like the thought process feels wild.
How you would a self-tape.
Yes, yes.
I could see a still like documenting, this is when I was down so bad.
Oh,
and
almost like the weight comparison.
Yeah, yes, before.
Yeah, before.
And then I went and got my mind right,
yes,
and I healed after my breakup, and now look, she smiles. Yeah, I've seen the crying, the reels, and I'm always like, I wouldn't want to do that, but kudos to the brave souls.
I guess so.
Yeah.
It almost feels like now it's like the pics or didn't happen, where it's like, if you have remorse, we need video proof.
We need to see you.
Yeah.
We need to see you weeping. Do you watch any reality TV?
I was just talking about someone just talking with someone about I just watched a New York real estate reality show. It was like a Ryan Serhant.
Okay.
Have you watched it?
I haven't.
Okay. I guess there was a show, $1 Million Listing, that he was a realtor on, and then he like broke out and now has his own business, and it's about him launching his own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it sort of aspirational watching that stuff? Like, what do you find yourself enjoying about a real estate reality show?
I think this one was interesting because I usually do it to like ogle the houses or the places, but I've noticed on most of these real estate shows, I don't want to live in any of the places. They either have no personality or they're just like too over the top. Where it's like, I wouldn't want to live in this. Like maybe go to a party.
Yeah,
here.
and mosey around.
Yeah. But I'm also fascinated by who is looking at them, because it'd always be like, he's a billionaire because he sold a shoe or something. And you're like, okay, sure.
Fine, no problem.
Yeah.
Do you spend any time on like Zillow or Redfin looking
I
at
do. But I'll look at like really like kind of wild places that I wouldn't live just to see what's there.
Like where?
I don't know, like New Zealand or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you seen incredible spots there? I'm like, I
just like look up like what's the real estate market there. Yeah.
I should start doing that. I bought a house a couple years ago, and thank you.
Yeah.
I still look on Zillow as recently as last night. To be like, well, did I get the best house?
Oh, sure.
What is that personality type? Being like, and my friend was like, you bought the house, it's done.
You just want to see what's out there. You want to see. It's like the person who's in a couple, but you just want to see what the dating pool is doing.
Just a little something.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in an open relationship?
No.
Would you ever?
I don't think well, I guess actually my last serious relationship, we sort of were moving in that direction.
Okay.
But then we broke up.
Did you feel like you were moving in that direction because you probably needed to break up, or was it?
I think it was just feeling like we weren't meeting all of each other's needs, and it was like maybe that would help. Mm-hmm. But yeah, maybe it was a sign that we needed to
I'm just so curious.
So I think sometimes, maybe it is the writing on the wall, and you're just like, well, why don't we try this? I mean, I do think, people get flack for opening relationships up when they're maybe not facing the relationship is over. But I'm like, that's a better option than being like, let's have kids and see if that fixes it.
Oh, I've seen that. I wasn't a bad one, and I had someone say to me like, sometimes just you have a kid and it kind of distracts you from each other. And I was like, why would I? I should have a kid with this troll to distract from the
solution?
It's like sometimes it just lets you just like have other things to focus on instead of just
that.
And it's like, poor child.
Other things.
How many kids exist in the world because their parents were just trying to like
start an Etsy business? Don't have a kid.
When you said we were,
but I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think that is like a lot of people have that mindset.
Yeah,
and I think there are a lot of kids who are the result of that.
Sweet babies, we do not get along. Let's have a kid, someone in the middle.
And I also was thinking about that idea of people not getting divorced because they're like, well, for the kids. But I'm like, I don't think your kids are like, we would rather live in a house where it feels tense all the time for a reason we can't fully name or understand.
That's bad.
Also. That's also bad.
Maybe worse than divorce.
Maybe worse.
Potentially. I've never been a parent, never been married, but I'm like, that feels bad. When I've heard that, I've been like, no, they don't want, I don't think the kids want that either.
It almost feels like they're using the kids as a scapegoat to be like, we want to seem okay for other people, like other parents who might be judging us.
Yeah, and that's the problem with keeping up with the Joneses. That's you just.
Who are these Joneses?
I've been wondering that. Even as I said it, I'm like, who the fuck are the Joneses?
No,
that you're trying to keep up with.
Yeah.
Legitimately, where did that even begin? I know we could Google.
Why are they the standard?
Yeah. Because when I hear the name Jones, with all due respect, I'm like, fine,
Yeah.
fine.
Fine, but not great.
Yeah, right there in the middle. No
And
problem.
is that the idea that you just want to stay like somewhere in the middle? Because I always think of it as like you want to be up there in
Yeah.
the like top crop.
Yeah, and in some sense, I'm like, sometimes I hear the Joneses, and I feel like people are trying to be like, that's the top.
Yeah,
crop of the-"
yeah, exactly.
But I'm like, why did we pick the name Jones? I do need to know who this famous Jones
Keeping up
family
with
was.
the Rockefellers?
Yeah.
Come
Come on, guys, raise the bar.
Raise the bar.
Do you want kids?
I don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
When did you make that decision?
I think I felt that way for a long time. Like I'm in my 40s and I feel like early on or like mid 30s, I was already kind of headed in that direction. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's one thing that I've never felt strongly about. And it feels like a decision you should be at least somewhat on board with.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Just some thought. And you're like, I don't.
Just-
I had to.
Even if it's just occasionally, you're like, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's something.
That is
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I think I live there sometimes where I'm like, I know I wanted kids, and
Yeah.
you just get also really used to like living your life. Just
Exactly.
You get
Yeah.
so accustomed to it.
Yes.
Like the dog has grounded me in some ways where
Yes.
I'm like, I need to think about the logistics of what I'm going to do with you when I travel. Are you coming with me? Are we getting you a
Right.
sitter? And that's like a
Yeah.
fraction of having
Yes.
a child.
Yes.
But I think that I still go back to like, at one point you did really want kids, and but I think you just got used to like moving and shaking independently.
Right.
So
I know.
for me, I go back to like, no, I think that'll be fun. And I used to babysit and nanny, and I do love
So
children.
you like no kid energy.
I
and
do.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Yeah.
I like kids and old people.
Oh, I love
Everyone in the
old
middle, I'm
people.
like, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
You
We'll
guys
take
are
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Myself
yeah.
included.
Give me
No
the
problem. Yeah. Let me get either side of the spectrum here,
Yeah.
please. Fun.
I love that though. It's like the intergenerational range.
Yeah, maybe I could have like an old kid or something.
Old
If I could
kid, like a
adopt him.
Benjamin Button?
Yeah, have a Benjamin Button. That would be so cool.
Oh my God. I would watch that movie.
I mean, we'll be the one of me as a parent
Yes,
to an
yes.
old. Oh, that
Yeah,
would be fun.
yeah.
Let's figure that out.
Benjamin Button 2?
Yeah.
They're trying to bring back what an old franchise is?
Yeah, they don't like new ideas anyway.
Yeah,
so I could just be
exactly.
like, let me pitch it, but it's me.
BB2?
Yeah. And that's you've got the whole thing sorted
Yeah,
out. It's
yeah,
going to be great.
Yeah, yeah.
Did
I'll
any-
call you.
Okay.
I'll call you once I have the pieces in motion.
Okay, good. We'll have our people talk and
Yes,
all of that.
Yes.
Did you get any flack from anyone in your life though once you decided like I don't want kids, or any pressure leading up to that moment being like, are you
Oh,
going to have kids?
yeah. I
You
mean,
did.
I have immigrant parents, so it's like, I don't know what else is comparable to be like, I don't
Yeah.
want to give you grandchildren. I mean, my sibling has 2 kids, so I think that really took the pressure off of
Oh,
me
great,
because it's
yeah.
like now there are grandchildren in the picture, but I think they always were like, are you sure? You could just have one. You know,
Yeah.
like what's better than a kid? I'm like, I
What's-
don't know. The people who I know who have them are very stressed out. And
Yeah.
I think it's just such a big decision and you have to be all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you handle those conversations though? When the pressure was coming.
I think I sort of said that where I'm like, well, do you want to raise the kid?
And how would they respond to that? Because that is a valid question.
I think they were like, once they come, you'll see what it's like. And I'm like, that's not the logic you can use because what if they come and that's not what you feel?
And then they're here.
And then they're here and they're not going
yeah.
anywhere.
And
Yeah.
that's not fair.
That's not fair.
Where did your parents immigrate from?
India.
From India.
Yeah.
Do you think growing up, how was it navigating for them the fact that their kids were growing up here, but they're from somewhere else and they have a culture that is of a different place?
Yeah.
I feel like it varies from family to family,
Yeah.
the balance of like assimilation versus holding on to culture. What was your experience with that?
I think it was pretty typical, like assimilationist, like we want to be American, but at the same time, we would go to like the Hindu temple regularly. We did a lot of like community events. We would go to like for a while we went to like Hinduism Sunday school. So I think my parents were like definitely trying to like stay tied to roots, and we were sheltered in a lot of ways growing up. Like we weren't allowed to go to sleepovers, we weren't allowed to date. Like there were certain shows we weren't allowed to watch. Like the library was free reign. Like the library was go have a ball at the library. You can do whatever you want there. But yeah, it's funny because I also associate my dad with so many like immigrant dad things where it's like he loved a nature show. He loves Costco, a good deal, like just like things where you're like, yeah, that's an immigrant dad thing. Yeah, yeah.
Aside from Hinduism, were there any parts of the culture that they were like, yes, you're in America, and yes, we're assimilating in ways, but these are parts of the culture that we really want to make part of your life?
I think just like just like regularly going to events with other South Asian folks and like, wearing like traditional clothes, and we would mainly eat Indian food at home, and those things I'm like grateful for because I'm like, yeah, I'm on board with those things. Bollywood movies. But yeah, nothing like that felt like constricting.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Because there is the version of there's
that version. Yeah, because even like my parents are both doctors, and I think they gently nudged us in the direction of med school, but neither my sibling and I are doctors, and they weren't like, this is unacceptable, or like, why are you doing careers that are less stable, or like I feel like on the immigrant parent scale, they're definitely on the more chill end of things. Yeah.
Is there a job you've had that was the one that made them go, oh, Aparna's made it?
I think maybe my first writing job where they were like, oh, this is an actual job. You like show up
you have
somewhere.
To go somewhere.
Yeah.
Daytime.
You have hours. Yeah. You get a regular paycheck. I think that made them realize, oh, okay, this is a career where you actually can have a job that looks like a normal job.
Yeah. What was the writing job?
That was actually the reason I moved to New York. It was writing for this late night show on FX called Totally Biased with W. Kamau Bell.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you moved from New York from
LA.
From LA.
Yeah.
Oh, you were in LA originally?
I had moved there from DC, which is where I started comedy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then did a stint in LA, came to New York, and then went back to LA.
Yes.
Was there any part of you that was considering staying in New York after the job?
Yeah, I mean, I love New York. I think the grind, just as I've gotten older, I'm just like, I just want a little more ease. Yeah, I know.
That's what people do.
I know. A little more ease, a little more trees.
So a little more ease, a little more trees. That's the motto past a certain age.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough. Because a lot of people will leave New York to go upstate or somewhere else where there are trees, or they'll head west. Yeah.
But you know what else is upstate? Ticks.
I was going to say, I mean, it's so many things I could have said. Ticks. Are you scared of ticks? Like
I don't know. I have a friend who has Lyme disease, and so I think it's like, I'm always like, oh, ticks.
Ticks.
Yeah.
Does your friend who has Lyme disease know when they got bit by the tick?
Yeah.
They do know?
And I think it was on the West Coast, so I don't know what.
So you're in LA.
I'm not safe.
Yeah, you're not safe there either, Aparna.
I'm not safe.
I've always been like one tick bite and it's a wrap. I used to play in the woods as a kid, but it didn't occur to me. Yeah, like we used to play in the woods all the time.
Yeah.
And it was just like ticks were like a myth. Like they existed for sure, but it was like, don't get bit by a tick.
Yeah.
But
did you remember checking each other for ticks?
Sometimes we would check for ticks, but I'm like,
probably not every time.
But no, sometimes we were checking for ticks.
Yeah.
But that is a scary thing to think that one little bug bite could change your life.
I know.
Look at Spider-Man. Did he get bit by a bug?
I mean, I guess that's a good best case scenario.
He got bit by a spider, and it's helped us. It's a better situation.
So many franchises.
Do you spend time at the beach at all?
I'm more mountains than beach.
Okay, because I heard when you said nature and you were like trees and such, I thought, no,
I do like the beach, but like less so. Yeah.
What do you not like about the beach?
I think it's the sand.
Yeah. I have a friend who is more trees than beach. Like my preference is blue water beach.
Okay.
And my friend is Little Miss Trees. And she's like, this sand. And she goes, and then you go to the beach and do what? And I go, lay there and you read and you drink.
It is nice to lay there.
Yeah. I also do just enjoy being horizontal as a rule.
Sure,
so
sure. Yeah.
That explains that. So are you into hiking then?
I do like a hike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say though, backpacking is maybe. I think I wanted to get into that when I was younger, and now I'm just like, why? Why do I need to carry it all on my back?
You already are in real life. Why am I
Yeah.
putting a backpack on?
Right. Yeah.
Have you ever backpacked like through Europe or something?
No.
Yeah.
But when I was a teenager, I did like, I think 2 outward bound trips.
Okay.
So that's like sort of like an adventure program where you go to the wilderness for, I think both of them were like 3 weeks long, and you just kind of rough it.
Yeah.
Where you're like backpacking from place to place, and you learn like how to survive in the wild. And I think I was just like really obsessed with like being like really independent and like knowing how to take care of myself. But I think what I mainly learned from those trips was like, oh, I'm not built for roughing it.
That's good to know yourself.
Yeah.
I know that about myself without having done Outward Bound.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not made for that.
Yeah. Well,
and that's
good.
okay. And
yeah.
but you know because you actually went and tried and saw, and you're like,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Yeah.
So you would
yeah.
never do a Survivor.
I don't think I could.
Yeah.
To do that and be filmed?
On top of it is crazy.
Have you ever seen Naked and Afraid?
I haven't seen Naked and Afraid. I've seen clips. I've seen clips.
Okay.
But yeah, that's brave. People are brave out
People
here.
are brave. People are brave. To be like, I want to survive and have no supplies and no way to figure out what's happening, and I need it all documented.
That's a different kind of person.
Incredible.
Cut from a different cloth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you super close to do you have nieces, nephews?
I have nibblings.
Nibblings.
Yeah.
Okay. Your siblings' kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 2, right?
2. One is 8 and one is 5. I'm trying to figure out their birthdays. Yeah, I think maybe, 8
It's
and
hard
5.
to keep track.
It's hard to keep track.
My mom, I don't think even knows my birthday. I think my siblings remind her.
I know. I think since the grandkids showed up, I'm like, I think my parents put in their birthdays and took mine out.
Yeah, we're like, we can only have 2 birthdays in the calendar, and your siblings and yours is out.
Yes.
So you guys are close. Does that feel?
Yeah.
And where are they?
They're here in New York.
They're here in New
Yeah,
York. Okay.
yeah.
So do you get to see them often?
Every so often, like I would say a handful of times whenever I'm here. Yeah.
How long did it take for you to get close, to feel close or like connected to them? Because when they're babies, in my experience, it's like, I mean, I was obsessed with my niece as a baby, though, to be fair. But it's like, okay, you don't have a personality.
Yeah. It is cool to see as they get older, just like seeing them turn into little people more and more, where it's like they have their quirks. And yeah, you're right. As a baby, it's a little bit more like, okay, I'll tote you around and put you in cute things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, I think it's hard now that I live on an opposite coast to kind of spend as much time with them, but it is neat to just see like what they're into now and like where they're headed as kind of people. Because they're also, it's funny with siblings how like different they are from each other, where it's like one of them will be like, really into trains, and then the other one is like, no, I'm a teddy bear kind of guy or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fascinating to me because my niece, the oldest one, very reserved, and then her younger sister is like a little wild card adventurer, and she's 2, and I'm like, the personalities,
it's so early,
and you both came from the same lady and man, and I'm like, wow, it's crazy how quickly they can form their own personalities. Did you have any indication when you were younger that you would do what you do now, like when you look back retrospectively and are like, oh, I guess I did really enjoy this thing growing up, it makes sense now that I am a writer and actor?
Always enjoyed creative writing. Like I kept journals very early on and like diaries, and then I remember like hanging out with my cousins and like making like these mini movies and like joking around and being silly. So I do think it was like there early on, but I think especially with performing, I was also a really shy kid. I think I was often like, "Oh, I don't think I'm quite bold enough to really be a performer," but I think the seed was there.
It was
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Did you do like any other sort of extracurricular activities? when
Yeah,
you were
like we
younger?
took piano lessons. We did like classical Indian dance. So like kind of a smattering of different things. But yeah, no, I think I took theater in college and like did some musicals in middle school, but I think I was like, "Oh, I'm not quite as like out there as some of these theater kids." So I kind of took myself out of the running. Yeah. Yeah.
And you was DC where you grew up, right? Which
Yeah.
I'm from Baltimore, so close
Oh,
but
yeah.
far.
Close but far.
Same but so not same.
Yeah, and
apparently.
technically I grew up in the suburbs.
You did?
Yeah, yeah.
Like what part of Maryland was it?
Well, Northern Virginia,
Virginia.
so the other
See,
side.
look at me, biased and assumed. I'm like, so you're from Maryland.
Yeah, yeah. The good
Okay,
side.
yeah. What part of Virginia was it? Was
It was Fairfax County, and I grew up in
Fairfax.
McLean.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I see them on the signs on
Oh,
95.
sure, yeah. You've driven by that exit.
I've driven by,
Yeah.
waved at you, the
Yeah.
family. Would you ever move back? When you think about cities, like, would you
man.
ever move back to where you're from?
I don't know. I mean, I honestly like didn't have issues growing up there. Like I liked it. I enjoyed my time there, but for some reason I'm like I don't know if I would want to live there again. I like visiting. I like seeing my parents and like and obviously the area has gotten really like there's like cool stuff that wasn't there when I lived there, but yeah, I don't know if I could live there again.
Why? What do you?
I
If you
think
had
it
to
just feels.
say.
I think it would still feel like too regressive or something. Even now, where I am just like I feel like I would be going backwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that?
I am curious about going to. I don't think I would live in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Full time, but I do like going back.
Yeah.
To be like, what's happening in the city that I'm from? I'm like, where's the good food? It's got such good food, and people do
Right.
stand-ups do shows there sometimes.
Yes.
And so I'm like, oh, I should be acquainted. It's been a long
Yeah.
time, but yeah.
I mean, I guess if money was no object, I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind a little house, DC house. Yeah.
It's a great place.
Yeah.
If
If I could just pop through, yeah. But I don't know if I could like just be there full time.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, thank you so much, Aparna.
Oh, thank you for having
Of
me.
course. I really appreciate you guys. Watch Kevin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Watch Kevin.
That was my discussion with Aparna Nancherla. Thank you guys for listening. I love you so much. And if you want advice from me and my next guest, guys, we're basically experts offering free advice. Call us at 502-THANKS-DADS. It's 502-THX-DADS. Leave a voice message and we will give you advice next time. Sometime soon. But yeah, let us know what's going on in your life. Also, I'm just kind of nosy. So yeah, call us, let us know, and we will try our best to help you. See you next time. Thanks Dad is a production of Will Ferrell's Big Money Players and iHeart podcast. I'm your host, Ego Nwodim. Our producer is Kevin Bartelt, and our executive producer is Matt Apodaca.